What's up, guys? It's about to be the best time of the year. The holidays? Are you kidding me? I am just giddy thinking about it, so I had to get in the Christmas spirit. You guys have been blowing up my TikTok asking me for holiday book recs, so I decided to compile a list of 10 books from wholesome holiday rom-com vibes and the opposite spectrum to steamy. Okay, so we got sweet to steamy, but all the holiday vibes, I got you. I actually have a thriller in here as well, a Christmas thriller. It's getting hot in here. But first, in the spirit of the holidays, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Lulu's. You guys, Lulu's has the cutest holiday items right now. I'm unwell. Everything from cold weather pieces, the sweaters, the leathers, jackets and boots, all the way to holiday parties, holiday weddings. So whatever you have coming up for the cold weather and just holidays in general, definitely check out Lulu's because they have so many cute pieces for under $150. So to get festive, I picked out 3 full outfits from Lulu's that I think would be so perfect for a holiday event coming up, holiday party. And you know I was definitely channeling my inner Piper Bellinger trying to seduce Brendan Taggart with these outfits. This first fit is definitely the most versatile. You can wear it to a party, a dinner, a date. It's more casual, but it's still giving. I loved the detail on this pleated top. It's vegan leather and it's just so fun. And it has hidden no-slip strips, so it's not gonna fall off. I paired it with these trousers. I'm in my trouser era for sure, okay? These are just so comfy and make me feel so elevated. They come in 9 colors. The length is just perfect. It'll be slightly more cropped if you're taller, but big fan of these. And I paired it with these heels, also from Lulu's, which I'm obsessed with. Again, super versatile. And this clutch, I mean, are we kidding? It's so stunning and will literally go with anything. This sparkly bow dress, I am just deceased over. Okay, it's giving major main character energy and would be so dang cute for a holiday party. It's under $100, you guys, and the bow detail is just so adorable. Super comfy, adjustable straps. I just felt so cute in this. It's like a little present, you know? Just, These clear acrylic heels are also from Lulu's. I thought these were stunning. Obsessed with this outfit. You can also adjust the bow. I'm obsessed. It's so cute. And the last fit is the most glam, the most formal. You can honestly wear this to an iconic like winter wedding. Someone invite me to something like that because I need an excuse to wear this ASAP. Oh my gosh, you could even add like gloves, a little faux fur shrug. Stop, goodbye. I am obsessed with this outfit. It's under, you guys, it's under $100. Are you kidding me? The quality of this gown is insane. It's just so classy. I was actually just rewatching Gilmore Girls and Lorelai wore an almost identical dress to a gala. And these earrings are also from Lulu's. It just adds the perfect sparkle to the fit. Let me know which outfit is your fave. Again, everything will be linked down in the description box below along with my sizing for reference. If you're new here, I read 99% of my books on my Kindle, so I'm gonna flash the cover on the screen here because I only have 1 physical book from this list. So my first holiday book rec, I am so excited for this. This is A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. My book club actually picked this for our December book of the month and I am so pumped. So if you wanna join us, please do. We would love to have you. My book club is always linked in my description box below. This is about a girl named Bee. Hello. So Bee is an adult film star and she kind of accidentally gets cast as the lead role in like a very wholesome Hallmark vibes Christmas movie. So she's told that she has to keep her career on the down low, the low down. The down low. Wait, which one is it? On the down low. That sounds so weird to me. But it proves to be a tough task, especially when her co-star recognizes her from her film site. You know what I'm saying? And he also just so happens to be an ex-boy band member that she was like obsessed with as a child. Put them together, we got tension and things start to get heated. A Merry Little Meet Cute indeed. Next we have In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. Now this book we actually read for my book club last December. This is your classic Hallmark movie in a book. So May and her family share a cabin with 2 other families and they go every year for the holidays and it's adorable, but she is at the point in her life where she just hates everything. She lives in her parents' basement, hates her job, and her love life is a disaster, okay? So the book starts off with her making like a mistake and they're driving away from the cabin and suddenly their car is hit and everything goes pitch black. You know where this is going. Classic time loop situation. She wakes up and it's actually the start of their holiday trip. And she's like, hold up, can I change my mistake I made? There's a dash, a sprinkle, if you will, a little snowflake of spice. I wish there was more. Honestly, my favorite part of this entire book was just the setting and having holiday traditions with friends and family and a cabin with your friends. Like how fun would that be to just buy a cabin with friends? I need it. My third book rec is literally not holiday Christmas vibes at all, but it just gives me such winter energy that I had to recommend it, include in this video because I am so obsessed with this book. I can't stop talking about it and I just need you to read it. If you haven't read this yet, and this is your sign, okay? The book is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Honestly, it just gives me winter energy because of the cover. Stassi is an ice skater out of college and training super hard and her partner is just the actual worst. But one day he gets injured and she needs a partner to continue practicing. So Nathan Hawkins steps up, who she's kind of been starting a thing with. She's definitely the grumpy and he's the sunshine, which I love. I love when the girl is the grumpy and the guy's the sunshine. I think it's so cute. And he's a hockey player at their school and he steps up to help her, but he does what he can. And boy, does he do what he can. Oh my God, you guys, this man. Nathan Hawkins has immediately made his way up to my top 4, maybe top 2. Top 2 book boyfriends of all time. That is tea, but I stand by it. I stand by Nathan Hawkins. You guys, this man, I don't even know where to begin with him. He's just so perfect. Their communication is amazing in this book. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so if you have a subscription, or even if you don't, like, now's the time to get it. But if you want more book recs, I came out with a guide specifically for all the best books on Kindle Unlimited, so I just took all the guesswork out for you because there's so many books on there and it's so hard to navigate. And I categorize them by genre, my top 10, most anticipated, best authors on there. Just throwing it out there. If you want more book recs, check out my guide. I will link it down below. Next up, we have a novella, and this is Resting Scrooge Face by Megan Quinn, and this comes out November 29th, I believe. So I'm so excited. This is perfect, I think, if you are in the mood for a holiday read, but you don't want to commit to like a full length novel, you know what I mean? We just like want a little dash of holiday, but not the full shebang. So I feel like this will be perfect because apparently it's really short. Megan Quinn is one of my favorite authors. She wrote Anatsa Miku, which is one of my top 10 books of all time. Her humor just vibes with me. I just love it. And the spice this woman writes is just impeccable. So this novella follows Nola, and she wants nothing to do with the holidays because she just got broken up with. So she's just like, no. And she's back in her hometown after the breakup, and one day the mailman gives her this mysterious letter, and she's like, what the heck? She doesn't know who, but it's from a fellow holiday hater. You're a Scrooge, I'm a Scrooge. So she writes him back, gives it back to the mailman, and he gives it to the other Scrooge, which just so happens to be an old flame from her past who also happens to live in her hometown, but she has no idea it's him. So we get the pen pals. You guys, that's one of my favorite tropes. I think it's so cute. And they start vibing through these letters. There's definitely an attraction there. This just sounds so cute. I'm so excited for this, and I am a 100% reading this November 29th. Mark my words. My 5th book rec is One Day in December by Josie Silver, and this we read for my book club 2 years ago. I honestly never talk about this book, nor do I think about it, but I've seen a lot of people read this recently, so I had to throw this in here even though it wasn't my favorite book ever. I just personally remember thinking it was a little bit too long for me. I was like, it was dragging in some parts, but I did really like the concept of it. Don't Let Me Be a Scrooge, okay? It wasn't a bad book. But Lori is just taking off. She's on a bus and she looks out the window and locks eyes with this man who's at the bus stop, and she just immediately feels like this is her person. She's like, this man, we are meant to be, okay? You could feel the tension, but her bus takes off before they could even do anything about it. So she spends a year looking for this mystery man, but to no avail until one day in December. The following Christmas, her best friend and roommate, Sarah, is like all giddy at their Christmas party, and she's like, I need to introduce you to my boyfriend. And who is it but none other than the mystery man. And the story unfolds from there. So we get to follow all these characters for a span of 10 years, which I thought was really unique and fun. Definitely more of a wholesome read. I could see this being made into a movie for sure. I am literally shedding so many feathers all over my bed. I dead ass need a vacuum. On a non-wholesome note, Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I meant to read this last year. I'm so mad that I didn't. So mark my words, I am reading it this year if it's the last thing I do. I'm obsessed with Tessa Bailey and I need to read more from her. I don't know why I just haven't. Please let me know in the comments if you would be interested in me doing a week of reading holiday books video, because you guys have been asking me on TikTok. But if you're down, let me know because I'm definitely reading this book in that video. I'm pretty sure this book was inspired by Ted Lasso, or like the guy in this is inspired by Ted Lasso. If you've read this, let me know for sure because I haven't seen Ted Lasso, so I have literally no idea what that means. Like, it literally means nothing to me. However, in classic Tessa Bailey fashion, you know this is a very steamy, dirty holiday romance, which sign me up. Sign me up. So this book is about Stella, who is standing outside of a window display, and a guy walks up to her and she just starts like insulting how horrible it looks, not knowing that this stranger is actually the owner of this store. So he actually hires her to fix up the holiday window displays, but he becomes her boss and she's like trying to deny this attraction that she feels to him because they work together. So I will be shopping this window. I don't know what that means. Okay, this next book sounds so intriguing to me. It's called The Family Game by Catherine Steadman. So this is a little pivot from the holiday rom-coms, the Hallmark. Fun fact, I actually saw this was nominated in the Goodreads Awards for the best mystery thriller genre, so consider me intrigued. Literally all I know about this book is it's about like a rich eccentric family, and it's definitely in the vibe of like, how far will you go to be in the 1%? And how far is too far for this family's savage Christmas traditions, especially when losing the game is potentially deadly. I mean, there's definitely more to this book. I personally don't like to look too much into, well, any book that I read, but especially thrillers, because I feel like sometimes like the descriptions can give things away, and I just want to be like totally taken on a ride. And by skimming some of the reviews, people said this was like a super wild ride, dark humor in this family, just crazy. So for that alone, I'm intrigued, and because this is also nominated, I like definitely want to read this book. Oh, my butt hurts so badly. Like I can't sit up straight. My neck my back. This is 28. Okay, this feels good on my back. How do we feel if I just don't sit up straight? We're going with it. The next book I have is the only physical book that I have, and this is The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. All They Want for Christmas is a Different Life. This is your classic identical twin life swap. What is that movie with Vanessa Hudgens? I'm pretty sure it's The Princess Swap. Is that what it's called? Sounds the same. Am I right? Anywho, this is about identical twins who switch lives. One of the twins has a reality baking show in LA. One day she loses her ability to smell or taste. Apparently she has an accident. And the other twin lives more quiet life in the mountains and she runs their family's bakeries. So they end up switching places, obviously, and it complicates things when new love interests enter the picture. This just sounds like the most perfect, cute, cozy read just to like cuddle up with some hot chocolate when you're home for the holidays. And I didn't get to it last year, so hopefully I will get to it this year. Hi, baby. Don't show your butt. There's a couple books on here that I'm like most excited to read, but this one right now is the one that I'm most excited to read. And this is 'Tis the Season for Revenge by Morgan Elizabeth. This just looks so fun, and recently I've been seeing it all over Book Talk. By the description of this, it's giving me Legally Blonde energy, which is one of my favorite cinematic films of all time. So the book starts with Abby getting broken up with on Halloween by the guy she thought she was gonna spend her life with. His reasoning was she's just not serious enough. He's just getting partner in the law firm. His name is Richard Bartholomew Benson. I need to make that in The Sims immediately. That is Sims energy. The storyline is writing itself. So while he's busy being boring, she decides to round up her friends, get drunk, and plan her revenge. She starts dating the founding partner of his law firm, Savage, and it unfolds from there. We get age gap, we get grumpy sunshine, Christmas romance, some spice, I hope. I just need to read this immediately. And my last rec for this video is A Very Merry Bromance by Lyssa Kay Adams, and you may have heard me talk about this book a really long time ago. I'm pretty sure I started reading this series in 2020. Totally started this series as a joke. So I found the book A Bromance Book Club on Goodreads, and I was sucked in by the cover. I was like, sure, this will do for a day. I just need something to read for one night until I get my book the next day. Something to hold me over. It turned into me actually like devouring this book. This series is about a group of guys who end up forming this book club because they all have problems in their relationships or marital problems, and they form this book club and they turn to romance novels to help them in their situation, to learn tips, techniques, how to treat a woman. It was surprisingly really cute, and I just thought the concept was actually really funny. So I just saw that she released the 5th book, which I had no idea there was 5 in this series, and it's a Christmas themed one, which is so cute. And I don't think you have to read the series to enjoy this book, because people said you can read it as a standalone. You just may not get like who these characters are, but you don't need to. So in this one, the guys help Colton, who is a country music star, and he's trying to get his second chance romance with a girl named Gretchen, and she's like the Grinch. So again, we get Grumpy Sunshine, where he's the sunshine, she's the grump. But those are my holiday book racks from sweet to steamy. Let me know in the comments which book you are most excited to read this year, and also let me know if you want that holiday reading vlog, like where I read a bunch of holiday books, probably from this video, let's be honest, for a week straight. And I would definitely be filming that within the next week so that I could not only get myself in the spirit, but also give you like a full review on all these books. Thank you again to Lulu's for partnering with me on this video. Don't forget to check out all of the outfits, the Piper Bellinger outfits that I picked out down the description box below. No, seriously, check out like their holiday shop because they have so many cute pieces. I'm just obsessed. But that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah!